Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing Planescape Torment once again. And this time around, well, as you see, we're in a bit different location than when we last left off. Well, that is because I sold some of my inventory or gave it away. Now you can. Oh, oops. Did not organize it entirely perfectly. Now you can ask me, why didn't you sell all of this? And that is because the game has a rather unique way of handling economics. The first time you sell something, well, the demand is high, or you could say that simply that the amount offered is low. There haven't been many bronze rings sold yet, and thus you get a better price than if you sold a few. So you normally rather want to sell all of them at once. I've also gone to Foverion and gave him back his beat, which gives up a little bit of experience, but moreover he would train us. The silly man thought it reasonably weird that he said there was no honor in diplomats, people using words, and I said, well, you gotta use every weapon, and then he apologized, and he said he would teach us. And, well, we have now edged weapon as +2, and yes, we still have 3 unused slots, but you can get this quite a bit higher. But Porphyrion cannot teach us any further. We need higher masters. We will get there, we will find them, but for now we will use this, but we need to be high enough fire anyways to get there. And perhaps we will use these unused slots a little later, but I at least want to keep around 2, and I don't yet know what I want to put the third one in that I have. We'll have to check later. But Mabeth, we have found your ink. Mabeth takes the tankard of ink from you and then sniffs it. Prime ink, fresh it is, aye. She nods to you. You've done well, child, Olaf asks. I ask you again, after all you've seen, do you still want to learn art? Yes, after all, the guiding goal of your errands was to test my persistence, was it not? Mabeth smiles and nods. Yes. Mayhap, child, mayhap. And that's not all. You knew who I had to see to accomplish those errands, didn't you? Mabeth nods again, slower this time. Mayhap, child, mayhap. Even so, what did your senses tell you about them? Mourns for trees shows me that my belief affects the world around me. Guess Grohl taught me that the ritual is wasted effort if the purpose of the ritual is ignored. And Miriam told me that no matter how much I think I know, there's still much I can learn from another's eyes. And that is for why she is selling, well, different types of fish for different tastes. That's why she's doing it actually, but well, we didn't get into that very deeply. Mabeth is silent for a moment, then she walks slowly over to you and touches you on the cheek. Oh, child, she says. You will be a master sorcerer one day, you will. You have the knowing of it, yet you've come to old Mabeth for help, you have. What could a midwife teach such as one? Much, Mabeth. I want to learn all you have to teach. So you walk the path then, Mabeth pauses. Well, first thing firstly, just having the knack of the art isn't enough. You need some means of giving it a focus, usually spells. The spells are usually in a book, so the art demands you have a spellbook. Or it is like a 4 you can cast spells. Can you read? Yes, I can read. Then let's test it. Can you read this? And she draws forward a small tattered card that looks like her scythe. Examine her scythe. And as you hear that, another memory has resurfaced. The writing on the recipe swims before your eyes, each symbol twisting out of focus whenever you try and read it. Almost instinctively, you relax your eyes, allowing them to take in the page all at once. And the symbols suddenly bleed together. The recipe lists measurements, ingredients. It appears to be some minor divination. That's a minor divination, isn't it? It looks like it's a spell that allows the user to see the nature of an item, to see whether it's enchanted or not. Mabeth's eyes go wide. Who are ye to test old Mabeth so? Are ye some fiend? No. Well, not to my knowledge. I mean, sorry. Not to my knowledge. What's wrong?
Updated my journal.
Well, not expecting it, was I? She nods at the recipe and plucks it out of your hand. What you see is written in the language of the art. If you're not a mageling yet, it should be all a swirled jumble of mishmash. She snaps her finger, yet clear as crystal you pluck the sense of it right up. Mayhap you tell Mabeth why that is? I don't really know, I just knew what it said. Or else a natural gift you may have. No matter, you've just shaved seasons of your learning you have. Mabeth harumphs. And I'd be looking for someone to handle the chores around here, I add. If you need help with anything around here, you can still ask. It's the least I can do in exchange for you teaching me. No, don't worry yourself about it, she frowns. Well, you can read spells well enough, but spells are no good without a book to put them in. Well, and then we asked if she has one, and then she brought the frame. And the clothes of Gizgol become the parchment, and the ink we had together was to write down the spells. All is done. Macbeth stands, drying her ink-stained fingernail on her robe. She tilts her head, regarding the strange framed page in front of her. A page for your spellbook it is. She indicates you should pick it up. Take it. Inside your spellbook are your recipes, your spells, and what have you not. And now we get a little, well, once again, a little tutorial on how Mage works, which we don't really need to see. Trust me, we will learn through the experience that I have, and as I do the things I do, you will see how it works. So, this is,
Updated my journal.
voila. And to answer that one correctly, otherwise,
Updated my journal.
things take a little longer. 5,000 experience. Very good. Alright, Charles, don't tarry here any longer. One such as you has other ways to spend one time rather than hang out around old Macbeth. Now come on, you're not so old. Ha! You flatterer. Your tongue is so lined with silver it shames it by Tezu. A type of demon. Got ye hint. Thanks for everything, Macbeth. Pah! He can thank me by not playing the Allocating Cove with what I've learned. The art's damn many a fool sought to bend in his way. The odds are not meant to be bent. I get along with ye. Farewell.
I feel stronger.
And all of a sudden, we are a mage. And with Macbeth, oh, we have gained some power. Unfortunately, we get only 1 hit point here, so you have to be kind of careful. Normally gain 1 hit point per level, but because we gain so much experience, as with the thief, despite gaining 2 levels, we gain 1 hit point. That's simply how the game does it. But our taco is still quite nice despite being a mage because we are proficient in edged weapons, as if we were a fighter. It's one of the very few things that actually does cross over weapon proficiencies, as well as our strength bonus. So we're going to stay a mage for a while, but let's look at our spell book. We currently can cast very little, 2 level 1 spells, 1 level 2 spells. But we have a few things. First of all, we have Ember's Earrings. +2 to armor class, memorize 2 additional first level spells. It is such a good low level item. And our armor class is just lowered to 4, because we already have Memphis Biting Ring. Memphis Biting Ring, at least that's how I pronounce it. Perhaps it's Mempa, like Senpai, I don't know, Mempai, Mempa, I don't know. Let's learn, however, every spell we have been offered. Blood Bridge, which is a way where we can heal others by giving them some of our hit points. My favorite spell, Chromatic Orb. Identify, very useful, very useful. Armor, very useful. And Shield, very useful. Now, if you have over 19 intelligence or 19 intelligence, I think it's 19 intelligence itself, you can have unended spells in your book. There is no limit. Currently there is a limit. I don't know exactly what the limit currently is, but well, we'll find out, won't we? But seeing we are a mage, and seeing we can use some hit points, we will talk to old Macbeth, and we'll ask if we can rest here. Of course, Charles, I have a mess of blankets in the corner that would serve. And well, we get the Lady of Pain's face, surrounded by cogs. A little grainy, but that's because, and once again, this game was never meant to run at this resolution. Having slept, and have you not, we also have spells. Now, why do I love Chromatic Orb so much? Because it's a first level spell, AD&D one. We never came back in free, unfortunately. Saving throw negates it, but it is hurled at a point and it does damage, and the special power can be negated. But look at it. It scales as you gain levels. 4 to 40 points, very good. But holy heck, level 10, Petrification, paralyzed for 10 to 40 seconds. Paralyzed to 30 to 100 seconds. I don't understand why this paralyzation is so long against paralysis. I don't know what the big difference is. Probably this is complete armor class gone. This is, I don't know, paralyzed and paralysis seem to me to be exactly the same, but yes. When you already reach level 7 or even 6, because unconsciousness, holy heck, so good. The extra abilities on top of Chromatic Orb make it even useful level 1 spells in fights at high level. Love it. Love it to pieces. And identify is always handy, and we still had a little piece of equipment that had to be identified. But we don't even need to do that because, well, another thing in this game is lore. And lore is obtained through your class. If you're a warrior, you gain only +1. I think as a mage you get +5. And as thief +3. And then your intelligence bonus comes on top of it. Apparently 20 lore was all that we needed to know that this ring is the obsidian earring and gives us +10 stealth skill bonus. But that's only usable, of course, by thieves. And we are no thief. Alright, well with that we've also solved that, and seeing we have rested, I think it is time, and as you can see even our quest list is becoming on one page, because well, last episode we knocked off quite a few of them. We are going to look into this matter of the mausoleum.
Done.
And all the other squares, well they mean that we... Oh, squares. That's because we're on rank pick a square. All the other quests, main of them is find Ferret. Find Ferret for Emmerich. Find Ferret for the Ragpicker Square. Quite a few things we don't need to, well, be around this area for. Though there is one area in the southwest corner where Anna said we could find Ferret that we still need to look into. But we'll do that after the mausoleum quest.
I'm gone.
Oh.
Some work here. You dog's body.
There we go. And yes, as you can see, the enemies circle around Mort because they are kind of auto-meant to target you.
Your will be done.
The nameless one.
Done.
Hello? Thank you.
Done. Done.
Time to get into the mausoleum. This spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you, its once human features twisted in a mask of rage. Defilers! Leave this place at once. Greetings. Leave now, its booming voice echoes down the halls. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave while you still can. Answer questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere. This place is a sanctuary for the dead. I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intrusion of yet another insolent mortal. Another? Has someone else been here? If you must know, yes, there's another intruder whom even now continues to violate the sanctity of these halls. The anger of the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful walls that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bends them to his evil will. Well, perhaps I can be of assistance to you. Because it sounds to me like you need help with one intruder to get rid of another. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail where I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this blackguard, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade until an echoing, disembodied voice remains. But take heed. Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest. And that's because there are also quite a few traps here. Can I actually go out? I actually can go out. That's funny that I can go out via a staircase. Well, this is a portal. So I wonder, shall we do the mausoleum first or first the alley? You know what? I think I'm going to do the alley first. And there is a reason for that.
Alright.
We have passage now in the mausoleum, but the mausoleum has one big issue with it. Traps. We are currently no thieves. We have no way of detecting them.
Alright.
Now we could walk it. We have a bit of hit points now, but this is where Anna said the ferret was, and well, the man in Ragpicker Square said he was somewhere else. Hello, we are surrounded. Greetings, stranger. Looks like you're in dark alley shift territory now. Looks like you've got a purse that could use some lightning. You better pray it's good enough. I need to talk to you. Bluff. I don't think we have enough charisma for this. I already paid this time through. He looks off into the shadow, makes a hand motion, looks back to you. No, you didn't. You're gonna die. Oh, didn't know I had that low of a charisma.
No way.
I'm also surrounded, so I don't think it's quite handy now to cast a spell right now, because I have the feeling I am going to be completely overcome then and will be interrupted during my spell casting.
Yeah.
If you could do him, please. Damn, they are resisting mass. Ow. My secret mini words from Mort.
No way. Did you see that?
There we go. We are starting to get rid of them.
Huh?
I'm surprised. We even had an upgrade to it, and still we are completely whiffing on some of these taunts. But, well, this also presents us with a little bit of a problem. We have a dark alley shifts against us. So we have an entire group against us.
I shall serve.
Well...
Your will be done.
Guess their loot is gonna be my loot.
Your will be done. I'm gone.
There you go, there you guys are. I knew you were around this area. Voila, get them all back on.
What?
There's also another reason why I would love for them to attack Mort. Mort AC armor class, so its chance not to get hit is at 2. Mine is at 6, and Dakan is at 2. It's much easier to hit me in comparison to them. Because he has Azure armor, and we have no armor whatsoever. In fact, we couldn't even wear no armor if we wanted to.
Your path is mine.
Even if we would create it into a mod.
What's up, Chief? Sure, why not?
Because, well, we currently are a mage. And yes, you heard me right. Even if we had a mod, because this game, it has no armors. And that's always what people were confused about, me included. It never came with armor.
All right.
But, this is where I wanted to enter. Because I wanted to talk to this man, Black Rose. He's a little bit hard to get into. You don't really immediately see that you can actually walk here, but you actually can. This man moves with frightening speed, and he seems only half there. His eyes burn out of his haze, and the madness pierces your heart. You, his voice is like a blast of cold air. Declare your allegiance. Do you hold them for good or for evil? Well, I believe in aiding those less fortunate than myself. I choose good. Or I can say neither. Extremes are dangerous. Oh, I can say the idea of good is for the weak. I choose evil. Well, considering Black Rose. Well, this is a very thing where I actually start, of course, to pick my alignment. Well, we are attacking these guys. We don't really know of the others. Who are you? I am Black Rose. I'm a hunter and a hunger. I am a scourge. Now, declare your allegiance. We must pick. We have chosen some dubious type. Well, we were quite a good guy as I wanted to say Michaelis, but Michaelis, our La Sombra vampire, wasn't that nice. No, in fact, he wanted power. He was already the evil one. We've also been quite good, actually, in a sense, playing as Kristoff. Even if we had some issues as a vampire, after all. What are we going to go for? Are we going to go for extremes or dangers? Going to follow a neutral way? Or are we going to follow a super good way? Because, well, that is kind of true. Kristoff had combinations of good and evil. He didn't mind some slaughter. You know what? Let's go for a, kind of a good run. And perhaps, as I said, you can accrue a lot of points. So this won't lock us in. Don't worry. If I choose this, it won't lock us in. I believe in eating those less fortunate than myself. I choose good. There's a man named Rotten William. He is a dark and deceitful man. He's a leader of the Dark Alley Shifts. Well, find him in an alley and slay him, and you will serve the cause of goodness. Fail, and evil shall rise. Refuse, and I shall slay you. Alright, I'll do it. I await you. Go now. Interesting enough, he will slay me if I don't do it. I hope that... Well, luckily we already were fighting these men, the Dark Alley Shifts. So let's do so. And these guys are slowly coming to my aid, as you see. But we haven't talked to them yet. So I think that is a good thing to do. Are you the good guys? What are you? Crystal. You see a cool, collected woman. Her face is set in hard, determined lines. Her voice is low and firm. I am Crystal, leader of the Razor Angels. You are in our home. What do you want from me? Tell me about yourself. She shrugs. I'm the leader of the Razor Angels. That's really all you need to know. I created them. They follow my commands. Now what do you want of me? Tell me about the Razor Angels. We came here with the bigger gangs, took over the trash warrens near Ragpicker Square. We got here right around the same time as the dark alley shivs. We set up Kip on the other side of the alley. They're a bunch of murderous thugs. And here she pauses. We're thugs, but we don't kill, we can't help it. We just need to make a living. And given our situation, charging a toll is the best way to do it. I see. Sounds rewarding? No, it's not. Only if we've got nothing better going for us. We're hive dwellers. Even the scant education I got won't get me out of here. No one wants a hive dweller, so make sure we're not entirely ignored. Well, whatever, Furrow. Before you go, I need a favor from you. This piece of turf isn't big enough for us, and the dark alley shifts. We've got heart, they've got hate. Kill off their leader, Rotten William, and you'll get free passage through the alley from us for the rest of your life. You come through here often enough, and that's a real coin saver. Sounds like a bargain. You've got it.
Updated my journal.
I look forward to hearing of your success. Come back and tell me when you're done, yes? Good luck.
Updated my journal.
Yes, in this way we are capable actually of, well, killing one man for 2 quests.
Done.
As we, rob them. Wahaha. Perhaps I should have said neutrality, because we are kind of now, like, stealing from them.
What's up?
Well, I want you to bash this. Oh, I don't need to bash this probably. That's why it's probably not allowing me to do so. Yeah, there we go. Charm of Infinite Recall. Very nice, these are.
Done.
And what did he do then, you ask? Well, Charm of Infinite Recall sets my lore to 100. If you have a lore 100, it means you identify everything as if you had cast an identify spell. Nice. Yes, indeed, the identify spell actually becomes useless in, well, oh, nearly useless in the high level. Whoa! The Dark Alley shifts have been, I had forgotten that. Apparently they reset if you go inside. Yep, they have entirely been respawned.
You see that? Huh?
Then we definitely need man to go here, because now a Razor Angel is being attacked by 3 guys. And he's dead. Yep.
What?
Brave man, but apparently...
Damn.
And you also see that, in this case, they target each other even above me, the player. Which is, of course, a show of their collective hatred of one another. Rotten's got him himself. What did you say there? Kinda missed that sentence. And why didn't I pick that up? I don't know. That's a rusted dagger. We're not gonna pick it up. That's 1 copper coin. And again, we like really have no money. Perhaps we shouldn't be that
Your
picky,
path
huh?
is mine. Your will, it is I.
Yeah, he smells as
I
rotten as
shall
the collector he
serve.
does. Horror.
I shall serve.
And they were laughing
Your
about
path
Rotten
is
William.
mine.
Are you
And
tricking
your
me? I don't
In
know.
enduring, grow strong.
Perhaps we have to look into that. Are you tricking me?
Done.
I don't like to be tricked. Whoa! More people than I can bargain for.
What's up, Chief? These stinkards.
Well, we still have the Razor Angels here to back us up. I just noticed. Very good.
Your face is just begging.
We're actually getting the Razor Angels quite deeply into this territory, aiding us. Very nice. Oh,
Done.
and we are currently getting all the last hits. So all the
hear your
experience goes to
words.
us. Very good. I like it. Didn't realize
Your path
they
is mine. Your path is mine. Your will be done.
didn't realize they would come this deep in. I
What's the
think
word
that's
is
actually
done?
for me a first. I've done it several times, but never had I so many, and there are only 2, but still, so many allies deep into this territory, and Rotten William himself. Well, he's not for our reason, of course, a leader. So I expect him to be a little tougher. Eh?
What's up?
Who doesn't immediately have to be a little bit tougher than his cronies? If you don't, then you're certainly doing something wrong. Oh, there you go, more people.
Choke on a bone, you witless ape.
And there is a Rotten William.
Oh, you alley-bred dog.
No, that's not true, Mort. We already killed the starved, barked dog.
Leatherhead.
Nope, he didn't take it. Let's try it again.
Oh, you alley-bred dog.
Rotten William has heard apparently worse of taunts. I want to get the last kill on this guy though, because he is a leader. I assume he's really worth more XP. Ooh, we barely got the last hit, or did we actually at all? I don't know. 300 common coppers. Yes, that is income.
I will hear your will.
That is
be
so
done.
good about doing this quest. But I off camera will loot a little bit here, and then on camera we will go in here, go in there, and well, let's see. Are we going to go with the man over here that demands our allegiance, or with Crystal? You will have to see in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril, great beauty.